Okay, here's another one by Dam Designs. This is the Psionic. I've been playing with this one quite a bit. What I would say about it initially is that it's got a really good feel to it, but it's not super easy to play with like some of the other ones. It does take a little bit of effort. You don't get quite the really easy flick on it like you do some of the others, but still, once you get playing with it, it works out really well. So that's the Psionic. It's got a nice weight to it. It's got a really good feel. So this spinner's a winner regardless of how long it spins. With this one, I haven't tested it yet, but I decided to test this one with the bearing that came in it rather than the FC Essentials bearing. So I'm going to test this with the original bearing and see how well that works. And there we go. We're going to start testing on that one. So the Psionic with the bearing that came with it tested pretty well. It got an average spin duration of 6 minutes and 17 seconds, which is pretty close. Kind of 7 is my benchmark for a really long spinning spinner. So it wasn't really super long spinning, but it was a very good speed. It was pretty consistent too, so it didn't get much penalty. I've been playing with this one for quite a bit of time now, and it's one of those ones that doesn't feel really very easy to play with when you first start playing with it, but you get used to it, and after you get used to it, it works really well. So this one scores pretty high on my list. It's a really nice spinner, and it cost me $54.99. I'm not sure if the price is the same now, although I think they're out of them right now, but they'll probably pop back up again. It does feel, it weighs 97 grams, which is pretty heavy, and it does feel heavy. So if you like them really light, like titanium spinners, this is probably not the one for you, but it does feel really like a really nice weight, and I really do like the look of it. This mirror polished copper is just really good looking to me. So on appearance, I gave it a 9, feel a 9 also, because it does have a really good feel once you get used to it, and perceived quality of 9 for an overall subjective score of 9. And it got, with very little penalty, it got an overall score of 8.45, which qualifies it as a superior spinner. And that was with the bearing that came in it, not the FC Essentials bearing that came along with it also. So I didn't change this one. And it did very well. So both the bearings they send must be pretty good. But yeah, I definitely recommend getting one of these. It's really nice, and obviously it comes in several different metals if you don't like copper, but I like copper. So there we go. The Psionic by Dam Designs.